Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. How is everybody doing? My computer is gone haywire, but what's new? No, no, nothing going on over here. Just the computer's like, yeah, no, I'm not going to work for you right now. That's all. Which, is a little important being the fact that, yeah, I don't know. So anyways, hi Donna. Hi Miss. Hi Miss Edie. I know. Hi Cheryl. Hi Treese. Hi Sue. Hi Deborah. Hi Sandy Triplet. Hey Trish. Yes, I can see your comments. Um. So, now it's finally reloading. How is everybody doing? So today is Friday. So I I feel kind of um ah, I should have mentioned this, but anybody that I have said hi Estella, hi Janine, hi Wendy Martin, anybody that had one happy mail from me in July, so all of that is going to go out at one time. I should have said that when I was, because when I look up and I say, send me your address, that just helps me so I don't have to send out packages every week. I can just sit down and do it. So I have anyone who won Happy Mail in July, I have your packages sitting right here. They will get labeled with my new label machine, and then those will go out tomorrow. Is happening. So hi Lorianne. Trish, is that why I haven't seen you? You were in the FB Slammer? You were in FB Slammer? Hi, Melissa Joins. How are you, Miss Donna Sue? Hi, Sharon. Good morning, Sharon. Oh, yucky, 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 yucky. So, hi, Debbie Humphreys. All right, so today I don't have to rush today, so we should be able to finish this itty bitty cabinet that's taken 10,000 days. It went okay. Apparently the back specialist was supposed to have called me last month to make an appointment. I haven't heard anything, so Dr. Santa was not too tickled about that, but I was like, I don't know. Like, he hasn't, I don't even know who's supposed to call me. I didn't even know who you referred me to. So, hi, Catherine. Hi, Cheryl. Um, apparently they're going to follow up in hi Lisa Hampton and find out who's supposed to call me and call me this month, because I'm still like I told you guys, I live in chronic pain. So, it's just like every day is normal. So I don't know. Hi, Sharon Terry. So, okay, I did have a question from somebody, and I seen it when I was logging on here, and then I lost the comment. Hi, Miss Linda. Something just flew right in the middle of my contact. And they were asking me how I was going to resin this piece. I just brushed it on with a brush. I did not resin the back yet because I need to glue it on there. The front is resin. That's why it has the epoxy. That's why it's all nice and glossy. But I didn't want to do the back because I needed to glue it on, and I'll just brush on the back afterwards. Hi, Carol. So let's get this. Sue reminded me, and I did order a new mouse, but Lord knows it hasn't come yet. It's driving me nuts because it's on a roller ball. That's what I use. The mouse is the roller ball, and it keeps skipping, and it's just driving me nuts. All right, so this is all beautiful, nice and dry. I should have showed you in the camera. I will up here. You guys can see. So it's beautiful. It's all nice and dry now. So that was the glaze paste olive gold. And so if you can tell, when the light is not hitting it, you do see a little shine, but when the lights hit it, that's when you do see the olive gold. Hi Joy, thank you. I find they are worse for your wrist. The roller ball, well, the next one isn't a roller ball. It's an actual, like, weird ergonomic, like, mouse, so that you hold it, like, kind of from the ends here. I don't know. We'll see. I figured I'd better do something, and you guys see that I have this on today because, you know, I was trying to be like a big girl and thought she knew all the things and didn't have it on the last 2 days, and now my wrist hurts. I was sleeping with my night one, but I wasn't wearing this, and now my wrist hurts. But we won't talk about that. Okay, so today, and again, I'll show you. You see how nice and glossy and pretty it is. Ooh, these lights are bright today. So I will brush the back. That's why some of it is glossy in the back, because as it was sitting on the parchment paper, obviously it got a little bit on there. But so that's gonna sit up there, right? And then in here today, we have the shelves that I want to decoupage and the doors. Now, I was looking at the paper. Hi, Diane Dunkelman. Duh. I knew Sue was going to get mad. So, if we stay with the steampunk theme, we do have the linear architecture, and I thought it might be kind of cool to maybe put her on one of the doors. Yeah, we could center her. So we could center her on one of the doors. And depending on how much we got, we could put the remaining piece on the other side. And then I do have, both of these are actually retired. So this one you can, I don't even think you can find it anymore in A4. We might have a couple A3s, but I don't think you can even find it. But I thought maybe that for the drawers or the shelves, or let me put this pile away. No, Carrie, don't do that. Put it back the way it's supposed to be. And then it's going to get on the ground. Onyx will probably eat it. Or we can put I like blue texture. That would be really pretty. So this is blue texture, which we just retired this one as well. And that's actually one of my absolute favorites. Or blue patchwork. Or we can do we could do it every shelf different. I don't know. I don't think that's a bad idea either. Hi, Cindy. Ooh. Are you talking about blue texture? It is one of my absolute favorite backgrounds. And it, you know, when Nancy and myself and Yvette are going through to, you know, the papers to see what to retire, there's always that one of the three of us will go, oh, do we have to? This time it was this one. I was like, oh, that hurts. That hurts. But you know, we gotta make room, right? We gotta make room. I also do have the cracked paper as well, which, I mean, in all honesty, if you can see here is the cracked background. So let's play with these papers. We can always, like I said, it might be kind of cool to have each shelf have a different one. I don't know. You love blue texture too? I know. It is definite favorite. It's just like got the perfect, you know, perfect like colors for when you're doing that colorway. I think it's just perfect. Okay, so what did you guys think? Should we put her on one of the doors? I kind of just skipped past the doors. Put her on one of the doors, and then we can line the shelves in whatever. Hi, Helena. Hello, Kaylee girl. Hi, Bernice. Let's get our Pentart varnishing glue matte, squeegee, and a brush. A brush. A brush. Steampunk mannequin on the door. So we'll do one door with her, and we'll do the other door with the other one. All right, so because I can't get that door off, I'm going to need to just do a straight edge cut on the one side here on the back side. But I need to know if I wrap that around. Okay, so I'm just going to fold that over and make sure that's where I want. Any plans for the weekend, y'all? Hi, Stacy. Hi, Tammy. Hello, Jeanette. How are you? Okay. So I kind of want, yeah. So let's cut her a little bit. We're going to cut her just a little smidge bigger so that way I can wrap around that cabinet ever so slightly. But I will take off this bottom here with a water pin. That doesn't have very much water, so that's not very nice. All right, let's get the little Mama Jamma out of here. Let's fill this puppy up. So after today's live, whenever we're done here, I've got to now go over to the pharmacy to pick up my prescription, and I hope that they have it because it's the weekend and I will have to wait until Monday, which will be also not nice. No, not nice. No, not nice. No, not nice. All right. I'm not going to worry about this one here just because I'm going to fold it over. But I do kind of want to get where we're going here. Same thing. I will make it just a little larger so I can get it off with the gator just to give it that cleaner edge. I live with chronic pain. Yeah. Hi, Yolanda. Let me grab those and I'll show you really quickly so you can see the difference because they are quite different. They're quite different. Okay, so I am going to get my little handy. I'm not going to get out my big guillotine. Let's just use this one. I'm going to. So Yolanda wanted to know if the crystal pin and the 3D decor pin were the same. And I told her they were not. So I'm going to show you So the crystal pin, the one that you had originally showed me, Yolanda, it has quite a bit of glitter in it. So it's got like a clear paste, similar to what stickles are, how it has that clear paste with the glitter in there. Am I dark for some reason today? Or is it just me? I feel like it's dark. Maybe I'm going crazy. Anyhow, so if you can see, there's glitter in there, and I will actually go like this so you can see the little glitter specks. So it's in like a clear gel, and there's glitter. The 3D decor pin, which is what's on the Maryland, is a beautiful metallic color. So it's a gold metallic, and you can see it does, right? It looks very dark, but I have 7 million lights on, so you can see that color is it's gorgeous. It reminds me of like the delicate metallic paints, just in a tube form. Hold on, y'all. Let's see what's happening here. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I feel like it's really dark, and I don't know why. And this one light, I think the Roomba Zumba Boomba, I think it backed it up when it was vacuuming. So that will brighten it up a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, it did a little. All right. So, okay. So anyways, that's the difference between the two. So the crystal pin has the glitter, and then the 3D decor pin is that beautiful gold. So that's the that's the difference. Both beautiful, but you know, if you're looking for that gold that I did on the purse, you'll get it's going to be quite different. Okay, so what am I doing? This is going to be too big for my little bitty. So I am just going to cheat and fold it in half. It's good. It's good. Good. All right. Is it my phone or is it you that was breaking up a little? I don't know. I bet you that's my mouse. Bet you my mouse is being delivered right now. I bet you, I bet you. All right, so I think that's going to be really cool there. I do need to, however, that corner is no go. Okay, so that corner, because of it hitting the top there, I can't leave it. So I'm just going to pinch it off. Okay. Looks good. Let's get this on here. And then we'll see if maybe we can, oh yeah, she's going to be cool. We'll see if maybe whatever we have left, if that will go onto the other side. Hi, Miss Kathy. It's just the fan taking your voice away when you speak towards it. Oh, that way? Oh, when I was walking around, you mean? When I left my desk, right? Okay, so decoupage varnishing glue matte. Just get a little bit of this down, and I do want to wrap it around that edge just a little bit. So then I'm going to get my squeegee. And again, I probably can't get in there with my squeegee, but I'll use my finger and then my brush. All right. Woo. Put this hair up in a ponytail, y'all. Miss Shauna. The hole, I'm not so much worried about. It's covered on the other side with the butterfly. I'm not going to worry about it just yet until I figure out, because I was actually looking, and if we punctured it where it is, it would be right here, which is not a terrible spot. So, yes, sir. Can I help you? Can I help you? What you got? How come you don't want to use that, Bubs? How come you don't use your laptop? Because that's the screen that's crap, Pops. Why don't you use your laptop? Okay, I guess not. All right, let's get that one down. And then I am going to, I'll just use my finger to push it down on the inside there. Let's make sure it's got enough glue on the back side. Hi, Anna. Hi, Laurel. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you doing? Yeah, that's what we do now. We just put it on the back of my hand when I don't have a wipe. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, and then we're going to get our protective on there, and then we'll get a 320 on the gator. Again, I do want to make sure that is down, because one thing I don't want it to do is catch. And then we'll see what we have left for the other side. Why are you running, Pops? Slow your roll, slow your roll. What if you use tiny round knobs and place them as the ends of the butterfly antenna? Yeah, that would be cute. That would be cute. All right, let's dry this just a little bit and then get this off of the gator. It's a really strange day here today. It's like warm, but overcast. And I don't understand what it's going to do. All right, so we don't hear that clink, 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 I'm going to stand it up. Still going to go clink, clink, clink. And get off our excess. Are you guys watching anything good? Have you guys watched anything good on like Netflix or anything? I watched that what is it, Land of the Bad with Liam and Luke. Thor's brothers. Golly, those boys, they all look alike, don't they? Look at how cool that looks. That was pretty good. I think it's called Land of the Bad or something like that. I don't like mushy movies, y'all. So if you guys are going to recommend me some mushy movies, I don't like to cry and I don't like mushy movies. So I like action movies. Oh, look at that's going to be perfect on there. Yeah. All right, let's get this white edge off. But I just haven't found anything, like any shows or anything that I have been able to like get into. Trevor went, when they went out yesterday, he said he went to the movies, and it was one of the nice theaters that, you know, have the reclining chairs, they serve food, yada, yada, yada. And he said that he watched A Quiet Place 3. Now, I seen the first one. I didn't even know they made the second one, much less now a third one. So he said it was okay. Obviously, the theater was more enjoyable than, you know, the movie, but and then I happened to be looking on Amazon Prime, you know, Prime movies, and I seen the movie he was talking about. But I was like, I remember the first one. I didn't even know that they made a second one, much less had no clue that the third one was in theaters. So there you go. Shows you how much I know. But I mean, it's not like it was the greatest movie that I would know. It's pretty, right? So it's that it's the glaze paste, and that one's the olive gold. Okay, so same thing. I'm just notching out a little corner, because the top and the bottom ridge here won't allow me to get it off. So with the gator, so I'm just putting little notches in, and then same thing, I'm going to hang it over just a tad so we can get it off with the gator, and then tuck some down on the side there. Have you watched the Ray Donovan? No, Ray Donovan. Is that on Netflix? Hi, Laura Simmons. How are you? Hi, Dee Dee. Hi, Vicky. It was okay. It was okay. Kind of, you know, I have to go every month. So it's usually status quo. I mean, but yeah, I have to, just because, you know, I've never been in remission. You know, what they say is like my cancer is just asleep. It's just night. So I always have to go. I have to go every month. Oh, okay. I have both of them. I have Netflix and Paramount. So I will definitely Ray Donovan. Is it like crime or something? Like am I a dork? Am I not recognizing the name? Sue, don't answer the first part. Okay, same thing. I'm gonna tuck. You know what I need to do is get my little, where's my arch brush? I need to get my arch brush so I can tap that in there. Hi, Phyllis. Thank you. All right, let's get the rest of this down. But yeah, so Land of the Bad was pretty good. A lot of action, which I like. But the other movies that I found that they loaded on there, where I was just like, meh. And then, you know what I got roped into watching, because there was nothing else. So I watched one of the 17 million, movies of Fast and Furious, which I guess the last one had Jason Momoa, right? And again, you know, they lost me like after, you know, Fast and Furious 782. Like, being that I, raced when those movies first came out, we were all like, yes, we're going to go watch this, that, and the other. But after, some of the stuff got away from more of the racing and, it was kind of like, oh boy, all right, whatever. But anyways, I was watching that last night and strange. It was very strange. Jason Momoa was really strange in that one. Whatever. That was his character. But then it was like, it's not even a doggone, it's like a part one. What on earth? There's like it just ended out of nowhere. Like, since when do we do part 1 and 2 on Fast and Furious movies? I mean, it's already got 18 sequels. Why do we have to? So then I was mad because I was like, had I known that there was going to be another part, I just waited until they were both out so I didn't have to. Irritating. Laurel, you've seen the Ray Donovan series? Hi, Tina. Oh, I'm going to love it then. It's about crime. Hi, Jackie Bates. Yes, Dominic Toretto. Yes, I have seen Beekeeper. Now I'm a Jason fan. I'm a Jason fan. So yes, I have seen Beekeeper. Yeah, I know. It's like, they are. It's like they start them out in the morning, Cindy, and it's just like, okay, I guess it's a Fast and Furious day. Good googly moogly. Going all day long. But yeah, I was just like, what? It's a part 1? Goes to show you, I have not been keeping up because had I known it was going to end like that, I would have not watched it. All right, I need to get off that little bit there. I'm just going to cut it. Again, it's just that little where it meets the top, and I can't get into it with my gator. So all the little fuzzies are happening because I can't reach it with the gator. There we go. I wonder why I haven't come across that Ray Donovan series already, because usually that's what I watch. I like the crime TV. All right. This one didn't have a very long edge. Hi, Roxanne. Driving and listening. Jason Momoa is pretty. He is. He is pretty, but that character was a little. I was like, what on earth? He's got pigtails. I need to change my gator. Hold on 1 second. I won't ruin it for anybody who hasn't seen it and might want to, but when the man was wearing it had pigtails in his hair, I was like, eh. He's so, he's such a big guy. He's got these pigtails. Like, what? I don't know anybody who's going to tell him he can't wear pigtails. We'll have to go through and paint these again because, hold on a minute, because there's a lot of fuzz fix this edge. It does not want to come off right here. It's going to rip the paper, which it did. So right there, we have an owie. Can you see the owie? So I'm going to actually pull it off a little more so I can fix the owie. So we need a little bit of blue, or not, because we used all of the paper. So we will put, well, that up there is this turned this way. So all I'm going to do is take some of that and make it look like it was supposed to be like that. But this has got a straight edge, so let's pull some of that off. I really don't watch a lot of TV, but I'm having a hard time picturing aquamarine. Pigtails! Pigtails with like purple scrunchies in the pigtails. Purple scrunchies in the pigtails and a like purple robe on. I was like, what? It took me back. I was just going, oh, okay, well, like I said, I don't know anybody who's going to tell the man he can't have pigtails in his hair. So, but you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of, like, you know, when we see these like TikToks of the dads, or reels, it doesn't even have to be TikToks, the dads playing dress up with their daughters, and they're letting them paint their nails, and they're letting them do their hair and this, that, and the other with their daughters. That's what it reminded me of how he was dressed. It's just like, oh my goodness gracious. This is all so strange. Okay, so I just added a little piece there, and then when it dries, no one will ever know except for you all. We will repaint all of this in a minute. I'm assuming that it's going to happen here too on the edges when we get that paper in there. So let's get these drawers on. Have you seen any of the Mike Flanagan series? You know what? I started to watch Haunting of Hill House, and then I don't know what happened, but I didn't finish that at all. He's a fixer. Nothing sexier than a man with pigtails and purple scrunchies. Oh, y'all. It was just like, what am I watching? He really got into this character, right? This character was, he really got into it. Okay, so I don't have to keep chipping it up. Let's do this so I can show you guys. So this is what we're working with on the doors, right? Should we do the drawers a different, or the drawers, should we do the shelves a different paper each shelf? Or should we do it like just one? Because I actually have four here. Oh, there's only three. 1, 2, 3. So we could do like the blue texture, blue patchwork, and the abstract gears, or we could just do all one. I think either way, it's going to look good. Hi, Annette. Blue texture. Okay. Just for the one. You guys are voting just for the one. Vote for blue texture. How about we not have like a chicken abstract gears, just blue texture. Okay, y'all know blue texture is one of my favorites, so I'm not going to argue with blue texture. Okay, so blue texture. We'll put these over here. All right, now the tricky part is we're going to have to see the depth of this shelf here. So let's go with, I can't even see. So 3 1/16. Oh my babu. Oh, that'll fit in there. Okay. All right. So we got 6 1/2. So that's right there. And then we go over right there. 6 7. All right. What did I say? 3 1/2 by 7. It's good. It's good. All right. So let's go this way first. I know the colors are, like I said, the colorway. I love this. So let's pull these edges off so I can get in here, because I really don't want to pull out my big guillotine. It's a pain. It's underneath my shelf over there, and I don't wanna. All right, so let's just get off these edges first. I'm pretty sure I said 3 1/2 by 7. Good lordy be. Good Coogly Moogly. So tomorrow I have Jennifer from Home Sweet Create on Creative Hour, which is a treat. I just got to visit with her for the birthday, and now I get to visit with her again. 2 weekends in a row. You like blue texture? I'm telling you, if you like the blue texture, I would definitely stock up on it. I have, because it did get retired with this last retirement party. Oh, and unfortunately, when they're gone, they're gone. All right, so we are going to have to go. I guess it doesn't matter, right? Hello, Terry. You're a ding-a-ling. That's what you are. I'm a little bit dingy sometimes. Sometimes. I promise I do know how to use a ruler. I promise. I do know how to measure. I know. I scare myself. I scare myself. I like Jen. Hey. You usually say the same, but I felt eclectic today. Oh, Cindy. Cindy's like, fine. One day I say, all different. You don't listen to me. Fine. Okay, so we should be a little longer for width or depth or whatever. Yes, we're good. It's good. It's good. And then let's cut now. What did I say? I said 3.5, right? So I got outvoted. It's okay. Okay, so because I can't get in with the gator, this will be the one of, you know, the few times that I will go ahead and get a straight edge. So we're going to go 3.5. Seriously? That is not 3.5, 7.5. Cuggly muggly Terry. I was like, that's going to be too short. And of course, this doesn't go to 7.5. Why would it? Because that would be way too easy. Don't you guys love measuring? Isn't that just the bestest? Not. Okay, let's try that. Huh? Did I not say 7.5? Or did I say 7.5? Because obviously, I don't know what that means because it's not 7.5. It must be 7.25. Terry. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, so cut off. Let's cut off these. At this point, it doesn't even matter. Let's get a straight edge here, and then mark that one. I know this is so interesting. Sorry. Okay, I'm actually going to cut that off a little more because it was wobbly. Wobble. Oh, this one I didn't straighten out the edge, did I? Sure did it. Sorry, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. There we go. You know, we're just full of excitement here on this Friday. Full of excitement on a Friday. Okay, good cuggly muggly, y'all. Hi, Miss Linda. How are you, Phyllis? I'm sorry. Okay. Shimony Christmas. Okay, so I left it a little long on the outside here so that way we can gator it. Okay, so let's get these in there. I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to show y'all without these drawers really getting on my nerves. And why did I put my brush in the water is beyond me. But hey, whatever. Whatever. How are you, my Miss Linda? Okay. Let's... You guys, I'm just putting glue. Promise. I promise. That's all. I'm just putting glue. Jeez. You know, I know for the most part, I usually, am able to show you everything, which sometimes is a little scary because you guys get to see all the mistakes. All the oopsie whoopsies. But you guys also can see what's going on up close and personal. Okay, let's see if we can get these drawers to stay in there or stay up. I'm going to go with the straight edges all the way to the back. One of the only times that I will go in with a straight edge. And then we're going to tuck down on the sides there. So the sides and the back has that straight edge. And then I'm going to go in with the squeegee and just get it down and make sure I'm all the way up to that back edge. I got a Fiskars cutter at a dollar store, and I know why it was so cheap. It's a defect one. Oh, yeah, because Fiskars are the only, my big guillotine, the little one, and the other smaller one, are all Fiskars. Hi, Lucia. Hi, Carrie. I know you usually are not. You're so busy, Miss Linda. I understand. So I'm just happy you're able to catch me here. All right, let's get this down. And then the excess, we will use the gator on so it will be a nice clean edge. Okay. Where are you going, Pops? Huh? Okay, so that's our first one. Oh, that's going to look so cute. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. I'm not going to put the top coating on there just yet. Let's do the other drawers. Yes, they are. The big guillotine that I have that has this self-sharpened blade. I remember when I got that because I was making all of my scrapbook albums, and I just had, a regular Amazon guillotine, whatever came up, and I remember when I got the guillotine, the Fiskars, I was like game changer. I was flying through measurements and cutting and. Okay, it is a straight edge. It just has the furries on there. But yeah, in the fact that it is a self-sharpening blade, so I don't have to worry about, changing them out and blah, blah, blah. Oh, man, game changer for sure. Okay, got that one in. You guys can see kind of what's happening. And because we're putting rice paper in there, I really want to make sure that the corners are down. So I made sure to put a good amount of product in there. And then we'll get off. Because the squeegee will move around the product for me as well. If I've got too much in one spot, it will even it out and move it around for me. That's why I don't really worry when I do it like that. Just kind of haphazard putting it in there. Because as it lays down and I'm moving the squeegee around, it'll smooth out all of that product and move it So usually what I'll do is push it to the edges and the back, because that's, you know, that's where you're going to get your lift. Okay. I can see I have my specs on. Sharon, did you lose your glasses or something? I love this mini cubby. It's going to be very, very cute. You know me. Always got to have a runny nose for some fun reason. I think Sue said on one of the lives to sit here and talk to myself to see if my nose runs. Well, I was actually sitting here talking to myself because I was working on something. And I was trying to convince myself that I liked it when I didn't. But I was after I was done and decided to scrap the project. I was like, wait a minute, I was talking to myself and nope, my nose wasn't running. So who knows? It's just the live. It's just the live. For whatever reason, when I'm live, it does this to me. Nope. Pull over a little bit, please. And I need to go to the back. Of course, the last one is going to give me. Okay. Make sure there's no wrinkles back there. Yeah, I had a full-blown conversation with myself that day. Like, it's fine. No, it's not. Just leave it. Nope. It was one of those conversations. I'm like, yeah. Well, I'm losing my mind. I'm definitely losing my mind. Okay. Got our last one. Let's get this down and then we can get off the excess. And it should be almost done, son. Make sure the sides are down really well. Okay. So that's what we're looking at without the paper cleaned up. So let's get my gator that I threw over here somewhere. And I should have just brought the whole thing over here. You don't have to get up, Mama. I'm just going to come right around you. I just coming around you. Okay, so I'm going to grab whoa, what did I grab? Oh, I thought that said 400. That's a 240. I'm going to use my 320s as usual. And then let's just get off the excess. All right, now because it has that little dip in there, I might have to get my, yep, hold on a minute. Owie, 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 owie. Okay, so I'm going to just, because I can't get that big gator in there, so I'm just going to come in with the smaller file. I'm assuming you could probably just use like a nail file for right here too. That would work. Just be careful with it being, you know, too coarse. All right. Look at how kitty. And then the drawers, what we'll do on the edges of the drawers, I want to do some of the chameleon that we did, just to highlight the edges. And we'll, since we have to paint around here again, we'll go around and paint that with the pretty chameleon colors as well. Okay, because I'm left-handed. Give me, give me, give me. Thank you. No, it was in another room, and where did my thing go? It was in another room, and I didn't want to get. Oh, the other jet lagger. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I couldn't imagine going from Cape Town to Singapore, then Australia. Like, your body clock is probably going, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? What time is it? Okay, I just cut the excess so I can go in and get the little curves. So on this one corner, just like the top, there wasn't a lot of glue. So I'm going to leave that because I don't want to rip off the paper. Where are my big Mama Jamma scissors? I've got a long fiber. I'm just cutting the fiber. Hold on a minute. Come on, Barb. I'm left-handed, although I use my right hand to cut, iron, bat, and throw. So I cut with my left hand, and I write with my left hand. I eat with my left hand when I'm, holding my silverware. But everything else that I could do with my right hand. The funny thing is, which is strange, is that I cannot, when I cut hair, I'm ambidextrous. I can use both hands. But when I'm doing my crafts or whatnot, I find that I can't switch. I can't switch hands when I'm crafting. I don't know what the difference is because, holding scissors is holding scissors, whether you're crafting or cutting hair. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but yeah, it's a little strange. Okay, and these are the same. I'm going to have to cut the little notch out down here like I did up at the top because of the doors. So let's get that and then cut that off, tuck that in, and do the same for this one. Again, combobulated. Okay. All right. So let's get on a coat on the top. And then we'll go in and do a little bit of the antiquing gel on the inside as well and on the back because I didn't do any antiquing to the back like we did up here. Let's make sure all these are down. Oh no, I'm sorry, Beth. If you have a migraine, my friend, I don't know that. I know looking at my phone and their computer screen when I have a migraine makes it worse for me anyways. Hi, Christina. No worries, Chrissy. Hello. Okay. So we'll get that little piece come up. I feel like I have a little piece missing. We'll get this dried and then we will get the top on and then start painting or doing the antiquing. I have a little bit. I can't. It looks like a piece is missing. I don't know if it's corner or what, but I'm just going to. I'd rather just add a piece and then fold it down. Okay, so that is our shelves from the inside. All the glue has still got to dry in there. Okay. Golly, there's a lot of glue in there. Oh, well. Christina, I got my goodies and I opened them day before yesterday. I'm so excited. Hi, Betty. Thank you. All right. So now we're just going to do a little bit of touch-ups on the door. Gonna wipe off any excess paint or glue. And then I want to make sure before I do anything that everything is glued on in the inside of the door here. I feel like there's a little bit that's coming up. Because I wrapped it around that door just a little bit. There we go. I wrapped it around the door on the inside. I don't know if you guys can see. On the inside here, I wrapped it around just a little bit so that it wasn't just a straight cut edge. So, hold on a second. All right, I'm going to get my brush, the little crooked head brush, so that way I can make sure that I've got glue up underneath and that all that paper is down. Because I don't want, as the drawers are opening or somebody's putting something in here, I don't want anything to catch. So I'm going to make sure there's glue underneath there and on the sides. That other side is good, but I'm sure it's this right side because of me being left-handed. Because, why not? I know, I'm so excited. I opened it and showed everybody because I showed them that I had a surprise for them. And then we'll definitely can't wait to do some of that on live. So okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is get a little bit of, I'm going to probably tinker with this for a while because I can see like little fuzzies, and you guys know I don't like any of that stuff. It drives me bananas, my OCD. Okay, leave it alone. Leave it alone, Terry. Leave it alone. Just leave it alone. All right, let's get a little brush. I'm just going to get a, I'm just going to take the 4. It's the Royal and Lane nickel. And that way I can just get these edges redone. Hi, Brenda. Oh my gosh, Sue. Well, she probably did want to smack me because I put in an order and then I went back and put in another order. So she was probably like, what on earth is she doing? Why didn't she just put it all at the same time? But when I ordered the first time, it was before Joey did her reveal. And then after Joey did her reveal, of course, I had to go back and get some other stuff. So, okay. And then clean up, just cleaning up all the edging. See, like there's a little fuzzy right there that needs to come out. Everybody does that? Yeah, because, you know, you're like, wait, I didn't see that. Hold on, what about that? But yeah, no, it didn't even dawn on me that Joey's stuff was coming out that night. So as soon as I watched her do her reveal, I was like, well, gotta go back. Gotta go back, get some more goodies. Okay, just cleaning up the edge from decoupaging earlier. If you guys weren't here at the beginning when we started this little cabinet had checks on it, and it had birdhouses. So it took quite a turn. A little bit different now. Okay, I'm just going to, same thing here. I'm just going to come in and clean up the edges from sanding on the shelves. Get rid of that white edge. And this one has something going on with it, so I'm just going to paint it and not mess with it. Okay, and then when we age in there, it will go with the rest. Okay, same thing right here. There's a little pooling. So that's our inside. I know, don't do that. Now, it looks like in there, I might need to, well, let's see. I might have to go in with my little crooked brush, but we'll see. See how close I can get. The birdhouses were dorky. I know. Even the tissue paper, right, Miss Linda? The tissue paper, everything. I kind of felt bad showing you all when I did the unboxing, but she wraps everything so beautifully that I'm like, no, I'm not going to destroy it and open it until I'm ready. Because number one, I don't want to lose anything, but number two, it's all packaged so nicely. I can't remember who, but I remember somebody did an unboxing and they even said that like they were going to throw away the tissue paper that she used for packaging because it was so cute. Okay, I did got a little paint happy back here. Hold on. Okay. Oh, and then in saying that, I see something over here on the sides that needs to be done. Okay. So, yay! So that is our inside, and then let's dry this, and then we're going to do some aging on the rest of it that hasn't been done yet to make it all same. First class wrapping, absolutely. I know. And this one, like I said, I mean, it's so cute, and we changed it so much, but and actually I even had this on here like this, just straight. And I was like, wow, that even kind of looked good, just putting it like that rather than standing it up. But so you could actually do it both ways. Okay, let's dry all of this goodness in here. Then we're going to take out the antiquing gel. And because there isn't any because it's all flat and there isn't any elements that are going to need to be pulled out for highlighting, we're going to actually just rub it on and just give it that little distressed look like we did the top. And then we'll go around, especially on the corners and the edges. You guys know I like to pull in the highlights on that. So we'll do that, and on the inside of the shelves as well. So I'm going to grab, first, I'm going to get this off of my hands. I'll leave that there just so I can tip it back again. Hi, Papas. What you do to your hair? Okay, so let's grab some of this. We'll grab a smaller brush and a bigger brush because I still need to do the back. I might just do the back afterwards so that way you guys don't have to. Okay, I don't know why I just did that. I'm going to just use it at full straight because I'm going to use the baby white. I'm going to take the baby white and I'm going to take it from the top and I'm going to use what's on there, do you see, and pull it all the way down. So that got us about halfway. Let's do it the other half. And then pull it onto the bottom. There you go. Okay, and then let's do the same over here. Darn it, I forgot you're on. I have to do the replay. Hi, Mary. Thank you, Miss Linda. Thank you, Christina. Okay, so again, we're going to take it at the very top at full concentration. I'm going to use the baby white, white back, and pull it around. It almost goes about halfway, right? A little more than half. Same thing. Down to the bottoms. Hey. Just get him a little bit of that edging. Okay. Now, stay. Yeah. I'm going to do a little down here again, even though we did the front last time because I had to repaint that edging there. I'm just going to put a little more. All right. Now let's put one of these in here. And we're going to do the same thing. If I actually don't mind a little bit up onto the paper. Okay. So usually I would wet it with the water, but I'm actually just letting the baby white dilute it down for me and moving it with whatever excess is on the baby white. Again, there's so many different ways to use the antiquing gel. And if you don't have antiquing gel, right here on my desk, I have the Bear Wax. You can use that from the Home Depot. If you don't have that, you have the antiquing paste. You can use that. Okay, so again, you know how we're going to do this so you guys can see. So I'm just going to come in now and same thing. I'm going to move it around with the baby white. So there's going to be so much excess on the baby white that I'm actually going to just use it for the rest of the cabinet on the inside. And I also painted, I don't know if you, I painted the bottoms of the shelves as well. Now, as always, what I tell you guys, it's hard to get into those corners. And you guys can see all the buildup that's in there. I don't like that. So that's why I always say if you have a fluffy brush, that will help you move that buildup. So that way it looks more like a shadow and less like you just dumped a bunch of something in there. You know what I mean? And I want it on the paper as well. I think you do projects in real time. It may take a few shows to get it done, but that's reality. Yeah, and actually, here, baby, when I'm doing them by myself, I obviously move a lot quicker because I'm not, I'm not worried about where my big head is opposed to the camera. I'm not, having to talk so much about what's happening or what I'm doing. So I move a lot quicker, but in saying that, I also like the interaction and that, how you guys pretty much create with me, because I always ask for your guys' input. So, but yeah, when I'm alone, I usually move a lot quicker. Okay, and then same thing. I actually am going to turn it upside down for a minute to get it all on the bottom of that shelf too. Even though you can't see it, right? You know if it's done or not. So, okay, and then same thing. I'm actually going to spray this a little bit and blend these out so they're more streaks. Doesn't help these drawers trying to close on me. Or the doors. I keep saying drawers. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can even see, but that bottom one opposed to, love you too, Bubbas, but, you know, opposed to these. So let's get another baby wipe. I don't know, I don't know if he charged his phone all the way last night, but he actually, y'all, when I went up into upstairs to go to bed after I finished all my chores at night, you know, washing the brushes, all the things, he was asleep. I was like, huh? He was asleep. I was like, oh my goodness gracious. And I had to go in his room to turn off his TV. And you should have seen me. I probably, if someone had a camera, it would have been hilarious. Because I was literally tiptoeing in there so that I didn't wake him up. So I was tiptoeing in there, trying to get to the TV to turn it off without him knowing I was in there. And oh my gosh, I had to giggle when I came out of there because it was literally, it was comic. It was really comical. Because although he was sleeping and he was dead asleep, had he caught me in there, he would have been awake. And since he was already sleeping, hi, Kathy. Since he was already sleeping and, you know, his little body, for whatever reason, can keep going and going, he would have had enough energy and he would have been like, okay, I'm awake. Let's start the next day. Okay, so that's our middle shelf. Actually, we need a lot more. I'm going to spritz it a little bit and go in with the fluffy. I'm going to clean that off. And then let's blend that better. Got my big hand knocking the shelves. But yeah, I was just like, oh my gosh. If somebody could see what me tiptoeing in here. I'm surprised I didn't like do a whole full duck and roll to get past him. Oh, thank you, Kathy, so much. 1 second, y'all. Because he's done that too. Like, he's been asleep and I've gone in there and he's caught me. Hey, Nicole. And he's caught me and then he wakes up and he's like ready to go. Okay, so last one, we're going to get inside of this done. Going up to all the corners and the edges. And then let's get another one. And like blend that in there. Okay. So once I can get that everywhere with the baby wipe, then I'll take the fluffy and then we'll spritz it again. Seems to be the easier way. And then blend it out. So then it gives us the nice streaks, but just wiping, remember to wipe off the excess. That way the streaks don't look all haphazard and crazy. Okay, and then let's tip this up really quickly because I didn't get that top at all. Sorry, I know you guys can't see. There we go. And again, just using the what's on the baby wipe for the rest of that. All right, so that's our inside with a little bit of depth and dimension. And then, again, anything that you don't like, just take your little blendy and move it. Now, I did see there's a little lifting on that rice paper at the edges. So, I actually still have to in this. So let's get this, that, and let's get that down. And I'm actually going to go in and try to lift, actually just force and see if I can lift the edge on any of the other ones. Okay. It's good. It's good. There we go. You see what I see? That's what I you know, when I talk to you guys about, like, especially on straighter edges, to make sure it doesn't look, you don't miss the edgings. Well, that's exactly what I did there. Missed the edge. Okay. So that's our inside. So we've got our, that, and then let's dry this a little bit, and then we do need to do a little bit of shading around the molds we put on the edging here. And then we'll go in with our paints and then throw away all of these. If you have stamps, like your stamps would be cute, like your ink pads, that would be cute in here. All of the stuff that I keep over there would be cute in here, like, you know, to have it stacked in there. All right, so I'm just going to give this dry. I'm going to make sure it's good in there. Don't think I need that. Hello. Oh, it looks so good. I love it. Look at that. And then we have our drawers. What is that white? Okay, I'm going to say, what is that? We've got some white in there that we need to take care of. Hold on a minute. I did not like that at all. Is that glue or is it missing paper? I can't tell. Lord, just blend it so that we will fix it, whatever it is. Hold on, let's go with that a little bit. think it was just the edging, but still, don't like it. Okay, so before we go in there, you see these edges that we did when we put this mold on here? You remember on here we went around and gave this a little bit of a shadow. So same thing with this. We need to do that a little bit around here. Okay, and then I'm going to just blot off the excess water and then take the blender to blend back up in that. Okay, see? All right. Now, because we have a little bit up here, I mean, that's just kind of being nitpicky, but even still, you can still see a little bit underneath it. So I won't re-dip the brush, but we will put a little shadow back in there. Now, if you can see that, okay, it just looks like it's more a part of your piece. Yeah, and then it gives it dimension. So again, I'm just going to blot and then use the fluffy to shade and push back into there to give it that shadow. And then down here, I'm going to pull down. Because remember, we did all of that shading before we put on the stencil. Right? Hi, Barbara. We haven't decided yet. Okay, so now let's close those up. I'm going to shake these up because I'm going to just work in the lids because we want a very small amount. There is a mess. I'm trying to push it so it stays out of the view and it pushes back because it's falling. Okay, so we're going to get a couple of more fluffy brushes. Okay. And shop towel. Is that a stencil you use on the sides? Yes, it is, Chrissy. It's an older stencil from Stamperia. It is this one. KSTD L57. And when I did buy Stamperia, I always bought it from Miniature Luxuries from Cindy Crane. All right, so let's start. We'll start in here first. Again, I'm just going to work off of the lids. So I'm going to come in and clean brush, right? Rotating the brush, getting it all on the bristles. Hello. And then we're going to come in at the very end of the brush and we're just going to flick, right? So I flicked that way. Let's flick the other way. Let's just do like an X. Isn't that pretty? Holy guacamole. Same thing. We're going to flick this way. And the other one, we're going to flick the opposite way. So I'm going to tell you, if you don't have a soft hand on here and you're holding it down here, number one, remember we talk about a heavier deposit. Number two, if you're choking that brush, meaning you're real stiff and you're holding it this way, what's going to happen is, do you see that right there? How it caught a lot of that paint on the brush? So I was holding that brush way too much strength, right? Instead of doing the flicking where it's really, really light, so it's barely just clipping the edge. Okay, and then when you do that, right? So there is a difference in how you hold your brush. It's the same thing, you know, for makeup, same thing. But if you're really choked up on that handle, or you're squeezing it and you're going in with a lot of power, you're going to get all of that goop that's going to come off when you're like scraping the edges. And then if it's a darker color, sometimes it ends up being a pain, because then you've got to figure out how to neutralize it or get it off. Okay, so same thing in here. Let's kind of, oh, actually don't want the doors there, so hold on a minute. We're going to do, at the top of that door anyways. Hi, Chihuahua Terry. Okay, and then we're going to go this way. So what I'm wanting to get is just that corner and a little bit on the face of it. Then again, it's all kind of personal preference on what you want to highlight, what you don't. Okay, and then let's just, I did not do the back. I won't do it with you guys, because all I'm going to do is just rub the antiquing paste in there and, you know. But, you know, it's the busy work I tell you guys about that I don't feel you guys need to be bored with. So I'll do that off camera. Okay, and then let's flip the inside, oh, pooper scooper, inside of the shelves. Gotta get rid of that color. And then we will put the top on and we should be good. It's good. Thank you, Sue. What? Oh, when the door closes, it's scraping my paper. Okay. It's like, how come that piece keeps doing that right there? All right, hold on a minute. So, for some reason, the door's rubbing over here. So, I'm going to set that down because it's right there at the edge here. I'm going to heat set it and see if that'll get it flat enough for the door not to make contact. If not, I'm going to have to pull that paper back, kind of like, you know, in like a, what is it? You know, when the doors open and it has like the half moons? I'm going to have to do that here with the paper and then just paint it the poison green color. Okay, so let me dry that because I got to close the door back to put the top on. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to cut that half moon out right there. I don't know why it's not doing it over here, but it's doing it on that side. She is amazing. She's quick, right? Okay, so that is our cabinet. That's our cabinet. So we have the linear architecture, right? We have the poison green, all the details. I have to find out because I'm going to have to find, I'm pretty sure one of these bodies need to be shaved down. It's right there. Yep. So I'll have to shave down that body. Anyways, so the holes were right here. But somebody was saying to kind of like do antennas, like, so I'll have to see. I probably won't do that. I don't know. I don't know what you guys, I'm not going to be able to get them to stay up like that because they're not completely flat, I don't think. To have like the pools up here. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, all right. I'm going to get my heavy body gel. So now this is completely glossed out because I did put the epoxy resin on here to make this super strong, right? So it's very strong. By the time it sets in a good 48 hours, this thing is going to be very, very, it's not going to break. I'll tell you that much. And the reason why I brushed it with the epoxy is because it's going to stick up off of this, the doors, right? The cabinet. And I didn't want, if it got dropped or anything like that, I didn't want anything for it to break. I mean, it's probably still going to get a little messed up if somebody drops it on its head, but, really? That's how you feel? Really? So what I am going to do, though, is we're going to put some heavy body gel back there. And then also what I think I need to do just to make it stable is I need to put a piece, like a guard back here. So just a bit of wood that's going to come here to here so that it would brace it up there as well. But I can always do that later. What we're going to do right now is get my heavy body gel, and we're going to get this puppy up there. What was that? Troy, what are you doing, Pops? Mom needs to put the feeties back on the chairs because you keep scraping my floors. Okay. Oh my gosh, Terry. Hi, Teresa. Thank you, Helen. Yeah, I will definitely do all the fine tuning. So when I get off of here with you guys, I more or less just get it so that you guys can know what it's looking like. And then when I get off of here, I will, because I need to brush the back of this with epoxy as well. So right now, we're just going to get it on here so you guys can see. And then I will, worry about bracing it and making sure that it's on there, because of course I wouldn't let it go with it being half done. And what I mean by that is, if it's not braced on there properly, it's not right to have somebody get it at an auction and then either in shipping or, somebody knocks it off of the table or whatnot, and then it gets knocked off. That's not nice. Okay. So I'm just going to make sure, number one, that the drawers, why, Terry? It's not a drawer. The cabinet doors will open and close. And then I'm going to get off the excess heavy body gel because it will shut my doors and then I'll never open them. So the hot glue was just for that temporary hold, right? But the heavy body gel is what's going to make it so that I know it's not coming off of here. And then when I put the wood backing here, from here to here, to make sure that it's good. Okay, let's make sure. Nope. You need to move up a little bit, buddy. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Okay. I need you to move up, little guy. There we go. There we go. Ha! Okay. So that's our cabinet that took us 5 million in 2 days. Sorry, hit the cabinet. The camera. I don't know what. A camera, drawers, cabinet. I don't even know. Maybe next project should be one with drawers. I know, seriously, since I can't figure out what the heck this is. And then that is our deluxe. I quit. That is our glaze paste with the olive gold through the Stamperia stencil. So by light hitting it, it gives you that reflect, right? We have our widget bin molds here, and the butterfly is also widget bin. And then we decoupaged on the inside with decoupage queen rice papers. And then on the shelvings, we did decoupage queen rice papers. You see, I'm going to have to cut that half moon. It's actually already doing it for me. So I'll cut the half moon and then paint it the poison green. So the only thing that I'm going to do is figure out what handles I want on here. I don't know if I'll do the antenna thing. I'm thinking that we'll just do some antique pulls somewhere on here. I'm going to do some antique pulls, I think. And then the back, I just have to age a little bit. But, it only took us 5 years, but that's okay. I had an excuse yesterday. I had to leave early, but that's our cabinet. Isn't it cute? And like I said, there's good. I mean, that's the pace. So I mean, you could even put your paints and stuff in there. It would be super cute. But like I said, if you have stamps or whatnot, oh, it's deep enough for the gels too. So to give you an idea of the depth, but yeah, so like I said, it's cute. It's a very cute little cabinet. Cabinet. Now I'll forget those are in there, and when I go to find them, I will never find them again. Oh my goodness. It's a dollhouse closet. Aw, thanks, Lisa. So, thank you, Kathy. Anyhow, got some bracing to do. I'm going to brush it on the back. I will take pictures of it, but I hope you guys have a nice rest of your Friday. Again, I will be on Creative Hour with Jennifer from Home Sweet Create tomorrow. And then on Sunday, we'll be back here, and maybe we'll be doing some drawers because Lord only knows. I said drawers like at least 12,000 times today. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.